guys and girls. I think this video could be called an introduction. So yeah, my name is Luca. I drive a Honda VFR800. It's from 1999, so it's an old bike, but that's cool because I like old bikes. So I've always been a fan of bikes and such, and ever since I was 24, I did my driving tests, I got my license, I got myself a bike. I started on a Ducati 620. I had that for about a half year, I think. Then I got a bit bored of it because it was only a 620, it was not really a heavy bike. So we were looking for something with a bit more horses on it. So I did that. Then my dad, he had a Aprilia SL1000, also known as the Aprilia Falco. I was able to test drive it, took it out for a weekend, went out to drive it, and I was sold. I was like, okay, yeah, this bike drives good, is nice, really interesting bike. So I switched it up for his. I switched my Ducati for his Aprilia. I had the Aprilia for about a year, I think, and after the Aprilia I bought another bike, another Ducati. It was the Ducati 748. Most iconic, legendary bike of Ducati, if you ask me. Funny part is, my dad had that bike before I had it, the exact same bike. He had to sell that one because of the simple fact that he couldn't drive with it no more. He had to sell it because he couldn't drive it anymore because of his physical state. It was always hurtful that he had to sell it, but he just had no choice. Then I saw it come for sale again, and I was like, oh man, that's the bike. And I went to look at it, and it was like, yeah, definitely the bike. And I was thinking, what are my options? And I decided I went for it. So I had the Aprilia, and I bought the Ducati 748 that was previously owned by my father for about 9 years, I think. So we knew the bike pretty well. And then I had 3 bikes. After a little time I decided to sell both of them because I was bored of them. Then I was gonna save up some money and buy a Ducati hypermotor, how the hell you call it, I don't know. But I actually didn't. Simply because, well, we went on a trip. I had no bike at that moment. I was driving my Mazda MX-5. We were driving to the sea, road trip, and 2 of our friends were coming along, but they were driving on a bike. And my girl was with me. She saw the hurt in my eyes seeing those 2 friends were driving the bike there, and she was like, ah, damn. And she was like, okay, I want you, when we come home, I want you to just look at your savings, look at what you can spend on a bike, and look for a new bike, something you would like. So I did that, and I went looking for bikes, and I came on to this one. And yeah, well, this one was about just right. I bought it, I was like, oh man, I went to see it and I was like, man, this one is nice. So I bought this one, and I have it for, I think, maybe a year, or almost close to a year, I don't know. I've been enjoying it ever since. So that's that. I drive basically all year round for whenever the weather lets me be able to drive. When it's too cold or it's gonna be freezing, I'm not driving. Rain, I don't care. When it's snowing, I'm not driving. Pretty obvious. I'm not gonna look for issues either, so that's that. And recently I got myself a GoPro, and now I'm thinking of maybe doing more videos like this. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that. If I'm not doing that, I'm just getting some videos and getting some footage of me driving around and just being a savage. Because I know for myself I can be a savage while I'm driving. Like right now. Sometimes you just got like no choice. It's always fun to see how these dumbass gauges can't drive for shit. And that'll be it for today. I'm out. Bye bye.